Howdy, howdy, everybody. It is Crystal Green. Today is May 25th of 2021, and this is the video documentation of my Bible reading. I posted on Facebook and YouTube, and it is called Power of Three Reading. You can find others who post at hashtag PO3 Reading. Our church goes through 3 chapters a day every day. It gets through the Bible in just over a year. And right now we are in First Chronicles chapters 21 through 23. Goodness, it is summer. I'm so ready. So First Chronicles chapter 21 through 23 is what we're reading, and this is the point where King David is requesting, he is demanding a census to be had of all that he rules. And Joab cautions him about it. He's like, no, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, I know you love the Lord, but this is a bad idea. And he still wants it to happen. So suffering is what comes. But King David, out of all this suffering and recognizing that he is responsible for it, he takes the responsibility. He is the shepherd, right? He was born a shepherd, and he continued to be a shepherd for God. David also prepares items for the temple, as well as preparing his son Solomon for the role to come. Now, my verse is in reference to him praying over his son Solomon and blessing him. And I recognize this year that this was the same thing that Solomon asked the Lord for: wisdom and knowledge. So King David guided his son, prepared his son, and the son, when it came down to it, his heart was with God, right? So he asked God for the same thing, but that's to come. We'll read that to come. But here's my quote. Quote, now, my son, may the Lord be with you, and may you prosper, and build the house of the Lord your God, as he has said to you. Only may the Lord give you wisdom and understanding, and give you charge concerning Israel, that you may keep the law of the Lord your God. First Chronicles chapters 22, verses 11 and 12. Yes, prosper and build the house of the Lord. Everything that King David prayed over his son happened, right? He prospered. God blessed him with plenty financially, and he prospered spiritually because he stayed with the Lord, right? Up until later, but you'll read that later. And he built the house of the Lord. That's what God said was going to happen. That's what David prayed for his son to do. And that's what ended up happening. He did build the house of the Lord. And wisdom and understanding, that's exactly what Solomon asked when God blessed him. I love it. And he was in charge concerning Israel. So he stayed with the Lord. You'll understand a little later when he departed and when things went sideways. But that happens with all of us. I mean, we all at some point struggle. We all at some point suffer. We all at some point learn. We all at some point have a reckoning moment where we're like, okay, this is where I'm at. Is this really where I want to continue? Do I follow the Lord? I'd say yes, do it. Follow the Lord. And, that's a personal side note. That's what I want for you, because that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Interesting, the perspective of so many of us throughout our lives. But once we come to the Lord, the perspective changes. No, things aren't perfect, but man, it's definitely improved knowing that there are those to support you, knowing that someone loves you and created you the way he saw as beauty. Recognize that he sees us beautifully. So, on to reading tomorrow. Yes, this is a little late this evening, but better late than never. And may you be blessed with new insight tomorrow and the next day and the next day from a fellow person who's also reading the Bible. Blessings upon each and every day, and may you continue to get more out of it. See you tomorrow.